Okay, hey Jazz. So I went ahead and pulled some cards about you and Ivan, and also pulled from my Moonology deck. I just feel really attached to this deck for you for some reason. You definitely need to buy it because you're just so attracted to the moon, and you work really well with the moon. So I was just like, you know what? Always pull from the Moonology for you. But yeah, like from, let's see what I've got here. Let's start here. Great sadness that will heal with time. Let go of the past. Personal growth that comes from challenges, healing misunderstandings, being there for those in need. Gosh. But yeah, like you're going through a healing period right now. Obviously, you're healing from the whole thing that happened with Jonah. I think it's interesting because it says healing misunderstandings, and for a long time you really thought that this person was your person. Like you thought that this person was your twin flame, and so that healing misunderstandings just really calls out to me with this card. It's just kind of like letting go from the past, because if you wouldn't have gone through this, you might have never thought about Ivan, and I'm just kind of hearing, like, it's kind of interesting because it says make a choice, stop procrastinating or analyzing. I think this could be about your finances, but also, like, ever since I've started doing readings from you, it is always told me that you're going to have to make a choice and you're going to find out about something. So it's kind of like shouting to me, like, make a choice, like choose the life where you're happy, choose the happier life, choose the life that you feel called to. And I feel like you're just awakening to a lot of things that you didn't really see before, and the universe is saying now it's time to make a choice. Stop procrastinating, over analyzing. And I know me and you, we're overthinkers, we're over analyzers. Get clarity on what you desire and move forward. Too many options, addiction. So interesting. So a lot of healing here, lots of healing. I just feel like, too, like when you go out and, you sit in the moon and stuff, I think that really helps you. I really think you need to work more with Archangel Haniel. Like, I hope I'm saying their name right, but I really think you need to work with them. It's kind of what I'm hearing here. But as far as Ivan, I kind of asked about his energy as well, and it's just saying loyal, dedicated, protective, apprehensive, plan carefully before taking action, but then get going. Pay attention to the details, wait for perfect timing. A guardian angel is someone who watches over you. I feel like his energy is loyal, dedicated, protective. But also, your grandfather, I feel like he's kind of coming in, he's kind of like, Jazz, like, pick what's going to make you happy. Pick what your heart goes to, And I feel like I'm feeling in this relationship, I feel like he is really shy, and he's really, I think he's kind of scared to talk to you. I think he's like, I don't know if she wants anything to do with me. I feel like she doesn't really know, like, I feel like he's just kind of like overthinking everything. I feel like he's a very feminine person. He has a very feminine energy, and I'm just feeling your grandfather too is just like, pick the one that makes you happy. And I feel like at some point you're going to have to, I think you're going to have to take charge a lot in this relationship. I think that this relationship is going to challenge you to really work through your fears and kind of step out of your comfort zone, which is really scary. But I'm just hearing that that's the best for your growth. But you might have to be the one to kind of initiate things. You might have to be the one to text him and be like, hey, good morning. He might not always have kind of like the strength yet to really come forward himself. I think he's kind of afraid that you don't want anything to do with him, and I feel like he's been through a lot of pain as well. And if he is your twin flame, he's going through the same thing too. You guys are going to reflect each other, and he might be healing from something as well. And it might not be from a relationship like you, it might be from his family or something like that. But I feel like this is another reason why he's very loyal, protective. But also I think your grandfather just wants you to know that he's watching over you, and he's not going to like allow you to make the wrong choice. And also there's a horse I just noticed in this, and horses always remind me of him. I don't know why, but also the guardian angel or someone who watches over you is just very, very out there too. So that's what I'm saying from that. But we have like, be bold, taking the next steps, be bold, ambitious choices, partnering with others who share your dreams, expanding your plans, continue to move forward. Like you're like, okay, well, that thing with Jonah fucking sucks, but I'm not gonna let it hold me down. I'm not gonna stand back and just be sad. Like, you're just like, I have to do something, like I have to move forward. Motivational, inspiring, theatrical, ambitious, take a leadership role, step into the spotlight, public speaking, keep your eyes on the big picture, communicate your vision, don't be sensitive to criticism. I think this is more financial. I think this is more financial. I think this is a financial message, in my opinion. But yeah, also like communicating your vision to the universe, you know, saying like, I want this, I need this, you know, I want this with Ivan, I want this kind of life, I want this kind of love, like those kinds of things, just telling exactly how you see it, your perfect life. Failing to recognize the magical opportunity, missing the point, the distractions of daily life, discontentment or boredom, lost in your own world, wake up. This is interesting. I'm not sure where this ties in with the situation, but let me know if this resonates for you. And then working too hard on multiple jobs, the need to bring balance or fun into your life, juggling multiple opportunities, balancing the budget. I do think you're really, really busy right now. You're kind of being kept on your toes, and you're just doing a lot right now, and the universe is kind of saying, you know, make sure you still care for yourself. But also you're working really hard, and it's all going towards this new start. I feel like, you know, me and you were kind of like, no, we want answers, and we kind of try to rush things, and the universe is just kind of like, no, like, be patient, you know, it's going to happen when it happens, and this new start is coming forward. Trust yourself, put your fears aside, take a leap of faith. And that might be, you know, more stepping out of your comfort zone and messaging him, you know, and I know it's really, really terrifying, but I really think you're going to have to take, like, the, what's the word here, you're going to have to make the initiative more, start conversations more, things like that. I'm just feeling like he's really shy. The illusion of entrapment, a lack of self-confidence that makes you feel helpless, being afraid to take action, take responsibility for your life now. I'm feeling that it is going to be really scary to take action and move forward towards this relationship, because you're kind of like, oh no, I want to make sure he's interested in me. Jazz, he's interested in you. He's just really nervous. I feel like he has a lot of anxiety. Like, I'm just sitting here and my heart's like racing really, really, really fast, and I just feel like that's his energy. Like, when he thinks about you, like, he gets really anxious because he likes you so much, but then again, he's kind of like, oh, well, does she like me, and overanalyzes the entire situation. You know, I feel like he, just like your small time together, he's already kind of running it in his head over and over, and he's like, oh, I should have said that. Why did I say that? That was dumb. And kind of from your perspective, you're kind of like, no, it was perfect, it was great. But he really has a hard time with like overthinking, overanalyzing, and things like that. But we have the Star, which I love. It's a hopeful card. I do think that this is going to be more of a slow and steady relationship. It's not going to be as fast and intense for right now. I think that it's going to get that way though very soon, but I feel like the Star is just saying, you know, if it does seem a little slow or hesitant, like, don't take that as a sign he's not the one for you, if that makes sense. But it's saying, have faith, the future is bright, dreams come true, positive changes that bring an end to challenging times, light at the end of the tunnel. But also, like, this relationship is putting a stop to you and Jonah, because you realize, like, oh, that's like something that's really, really not good for me, that kind of thing. But for your Moonology cards, we have don't let pride get in your way, you're good enough, which I love that this is full moon in Virgo also. I love that. I love this card. It's beautiful. A new start is coming. And it's interesting because, like, a while ago, because I think we were talking about Jose and Jonah, and you're kind of like, oh, I don't know, I'm talking to Jose again. And it's like just interesting because it's like when I did that reading for you, is saying like, oh, a new romantic cycle is starting, and we're like, oh, well, that's not really happening with Jonah, but now it makes sense. Anyway, the answers you need are coming. Your commitment is being tested. This is interesting because I've been seeing this, I've been getting this card a million times for myself too, and I have no idea kind of what it's trying to tell me. So that's interesting. Let me know what you think on that one, how that resonates with you. But then we have your hard work is paying off. So yeah, like, let me know if you have any questions, Jazz, and all that stuff. I'm going to go ahead and upload this and send it over to you. Thank you so much.